This is the wheel to our wheel project, and I have the isometric up right here. Let's look at some dimensions. Our overall dimension on this wheel is 4 inches. The hole diameter is 1 inch, and then the outside of the hole is 1.5. Now, because we're going to do a revolve on this, we're actually only going to draw this portion of it. And as I bring the sketch over, notice that that hole right there is dimensioned to 0.5, so that when we revolve it around this center line, it gives us a 1-inch hole. Same thing on the outside. When I revolve it, this 2 then becomes 4, which is what our diameter is. So this is what our sketch is going to start with. We're going to mirror it so that we have a symmetrical side over here. Then we're going to spin it around the center line. So that gives you an idea of where we're headed with this. So I have a new part started, and I have my grid set up. So let's go ahead and get ready to go. I'm going to start on the front plane, normal 2. Let's activate a sketch. And the first thing I'm going to do is just draw in a couple of center lines. And I'm going to draw one in here, just right on the origin. Then I'm going to draw one straight up from the origin. Then I'm going to take the line command, and let's just sketch this in. And I'm going to start here, and let's just go over. We're going to go up, back in a little bit, straight up. We have to go on an angle. Make sure you go on an angle right here. And let's just put that. We don't want to tie it into there, so we'll just go and then up and then across. So we'll just sort of sketch in the shape. Then we're going to start dimensioning. So I'm going to start dimensioning. I'm going to go from the center to this first line I know is 0.5. From the center to the next line I know is 0.75. Then I can do the overall, which I know is 2. And it made some issues right there, but that's okay. I'm just going to hit escape and bring this line down and bring this line down. And now we're back to some sort of what we're looking for. So back to Smart Dimension. This line is 0.125. And then from the top of this line to that point is 0.25. Now we need to put our widths in. And this one right here is 0.25. Our top one is 0.75, and our bottom one is 0.6875. So there's my sketch. Now what I need to do is mirror that sketch over to the other side. So I'm going to get out of Smart Dimension, and let's find Mirror Entities. So there's Mirror Entities. It's looking for the entities to mirror, so I could window the whole thing. In fact, let's just do that. Now I have all my. It looks like it. Oh, I think it got that one. Now it wants to know, what do I want to mirror around? I want to mirror around this center line, and you can kind of see the yellow show up over here. And check mark. So there is my profile for my revolve. So revolve, let's go over to the features toolbar and up to Revolve Boss Base. Now it doesn't know which, because I have 2 center lines in there, it doesn't know which one to use. So make sure the axis is selected. Select the bottom center line. Hit the check mark, and there is my wheel. We can check to make sure it's solid by going to a section view. And if I click on the front plane, I can look in and see that that is a solid wheel inside there. And that is how the wheel is done. So we can exit out of this. Oh, let's put a color on it before we leave. So go back up to part 5, go to color, and I'm not sure what color. Let's use that nice blue color right there. I think there's also some fillets on here. If we need to do that, I think they're 0.125. And I can click inside of here for the fillet. Rotate it on the other side. and check mark, and now our project is done, ready to be saved.